I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, down 13.97 for the day, so down 3.96%, and a further drop of $2.29, 41 cents, and essentially 0.5% in the aftermarket.
In the after hour, yeah. So, I mean, holy mackerel, we were doing just fine. There was not a lot of news, but there was a little news. What did you think? What was your first impression of what happened today? Or second impression, or your analysis.
You want my honest first impression?
Yes.
My covered calls didn't hate it. That's my first impression. My covered calls expire this Friday, so like, I'll take it.
You're covered. You're good.
Yeah. So quick few or maybe a little more than a few grand in the pocket. So that's a nice way to go into Thanksgiving. No, look, we've ran a lot. I think this is healthy. This is par for the course. It's how it should be. This is what you want to see. And again, nothing has truly changed. And if we're being honest with ourselves,
right,
as far as the company goes,
right,
this is purely a narrative change, a political change move. And that also doesn't mean that it's not going to keep going up. Right. But
right.
I think right now it's a light week. There's such low volume in the market this week. I didn't check to compare, but this week you're going to see light volume, which means if people sell now, it's easier to make the stock go down. At the same time, if people start buying, it's easier to make it go up. But
right,
it's a nothing burger.
All right. Okay. So it's a nothing burger, but still, one of the things we have to do on this channel is we have to look at what might have been a case. So there was this UBS note out today. They raised their
price target
and then reiterated their sell. Of course, since the price target was only 232, and we're sitting here at 300 and whatever it is. So did you think the UBS note probably had? I think the UBS had impact. What do you think?
If it did, then it's just a lot of idiots watching. UBS saying that it's a sell while you have Brad Gerstner over here selling all of his Uber and buying Tesla is kind of comical. It's like, are you going to listen to the guy who has had take the analyst who did that versus Brad, and you tell me who you want to bet on when it comes to investing in technology. I mean, the person who's always been right and actually done stuff and actually, knows technology, has invested in it very successfully, or some random analysts.
But Brad it was only $1 billion.
That's it. Maybe 2 billion, apparently.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I hadn't heard that. All right. So you think that we should pay attention to Brad Gerstner and that people were foolish to be listening to UBS?
Well, you shouldn't be foolish for listening to UBS. There are probably very smart people who have a very high degree of accuracy at UBS. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't listen to UBS. You shouldn't listen to just what a firm said. You should figure out who is the one that did the research, who said that. What I believe in, I don't care if you're an analyst. I don't care who you are. I just care that you're right a lot. And it's very basic. It's very, not to sound cliche, but first principles thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to the people who have been right over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
And that would not be UBS on Tesla.
No, it wouldn't. Like, listen to what Elon says. Listen to Ron Barron. Listen to Brad Gerstner. Listen to Chamath. Listen to David Sachs. Listen to these people who have been right over and over, right? Like, this is why people listen to these people. And I just think listen to Andre Kapathy, right? He just had a couple, a month and a half, 2 months ago, he had a whole thing about comparing Waymo and Tesla, why he thinks they're still ahead or like massively ahead. Like, right. Listen to these people. Like, that's who you want to listen to. Not because they are saying something I agree with, but because they've been right for so long, so many times. But it's so simple, it might work.
If you happen to be a big fan of the Cybertruck, you might also be interested in this super fun Cybertruck refrigerator magnet and bottle opener. It is made out of super thick stainless steel, just like the Cybertruck, and it has this giant magnet on the back, so it's going to hold a lot of stuff on your refrigerator. It's an amazing gift, and it comes in that great gift box that you saw before that uses a magnet opener, just almost like an Apple box, like when you get Apple products. You can buy it on Amazon for $29.95, or you can buy it direct from me by sending $25 to paypal.me/Randy Kirk, all in lowercase letters. Please indicate whether you want the stainless steel look, or maybe you'd like to have this very clever camo version. And then if you're not in the US, please add $20 for freight. If you'd like more than one, please check the information below to get pricing, as well as all that information I just told you will be repeated in the information below. So once again, think about joining the channel, getting the up-to-date Tesla news every single day. I think you'll be glad you did.